come down to this, Bo, March Madness is alive and well in Dahlonega, Georgia.
That's right, in the middle of the GAC tournament, the championship game between North Georgia, Lady Saints, and Georgia Southwestern. Going to be a good matchup. The first game, North Georgia went down to Georgia Southwestern and blew them out of the water by 40 points. However, Georgia Southwestern come up here, and North Georgia barely squeaked away with that victory by 12. They got to the tournament. This is how they did it. North Georgia ranked number 11. They're 26-4. They beat Emmanuel 78-63. Georgia Southwestern got here by beating Piedmont 78-64. They're ranked number 14 in the nation and 25-7.
Bo, you mentioned that 12-point victory. We need to remember Brooke Winstead was sick during that game, so she's back for tonight. North Georgia's at full strength coming into this game, and what I think North Georgia's got to do is to deny the inside game. Jeannie Lithicum is very tough for Georgia Southwestern. She can go inside. Of course, Kizzy Travick, who is also on the all-conference team for Southwestern, along with Lithicum, is going to be their two key players. But look on North Georgia's side. We got Maury LaFeld, Amber Kent, Lori Cato, three players that are on the all-conference team. From the all-freshman team, we've got Keisha Hall, and of course, the number 3 assist leader in the nation, or number 3 in the nation is Kim Felton. So it should be an exciting night. If North Georgia can force Georgia Southwestern to go outside, I think North Georgia can win this thing big tonight, Bo.
And don't forget, we have the Coach of the Year, Buffy Burson-Watson, on the sideline with her assistant, Coach Davenport. You know they're wanting this GAC victory tonight.
All season, they've had one thing in mind. It's called championship vision. They're keeping that vision. We're going to see if that vision is 2020 tonight. Bo and I will be back after these messages, along with our backup staff tonight. Adam Martin on the camera, Russ Stevens working the board with us, and Juliana Hall is going to be working the crowd. We're going to take a break and hear from these messages on AM 1210 and Teleview Channel 4.
The deal you've been looking for on a tough new Chevy truck is waiting for you at John Meagle Chevrolet Oldsmobile in Dahlonega. Right now, they're overstocked and offering huge inventory reduction savings on Chevy S10s starting at $11,790, 99 Blazers from $18,997, over 40 Z71s and Silverados to choose from, and dozens of Chevy Tahoes and Suburbans that all must go at discounted prices. Plus, with financing as low as 0.9% and rebates up to $3,500, there's no reason to wait another day. Hurry into John Meagle Chevrolet Oldsmobile on Highway 60 in Dahlonega, where prices sell cars and service keeps customers.
If you're at all familiar with the work of North Georgia College and State University, chances are you're familiar with the work of Artistic Printing Service in Dahlonega too, maybe without even knowing it. You see, Artistic Printing has printed all kinds of projects for the college, like newsletters, resumes, invitations, and flyers, for example. And Artistic Printing can take care of all your printing needs too, from the simplest business card order to handling those tough four-color jobs for you, and just about everything in between. You can always count on Richard and Joan Sackett for quality work, and they'll make it convenient for you too, with services like consulting with you during evening and weekend hours by appointment and accepting most major credit cards. See what a difference the folks at Artistic Printing Service can make for you. Oh, and say hi to Charlotte McCullough too while you're there. Highway 9 South in Dahlonega. Phone 864-7581.
North Georgia College and State University is a liberal arts military college located in the North Georgia mountains. We've been providing quality education for over 125 years. We offer over 50 majors and have a nationally renowned ROTC program.
Teacher-student relationships are really good because the classes are so small. They're able to get to know you on a personal basis.
North Georgia has numerous clubs, organizations, collegiate and intramural sports.
I left home, but then I found it again here.
I want to see you here at North Georgia.
Well, I hope you're ready for the GAC conference tournament, because here it comes. Starting it out will be the Lady Hurricanes, Sunita Kuhn. And then number 10, number 14, Yukia Lemon. Number 20, Jenny Lithicum. Number 22, Ashley Clark. Number 54, Kizzy Charwick. And starting it off now for the Lady Saints will be number 3, Keisha Hall. Number 5, Lori Cato. Number 22, Kim Felton. And number 32, Maury Lefebvre.
And thank you, Juliana. We're back here at Memorial Hall about to start the championship game of the Georgia Athletic Conference here. The champion goes on to Jackson, Tennessee, and wins a berth to the NAIA Division I National Championship Tournament next week in Jackson, Tennessee. Right now to step in to call the action, your voice of the North Georgia Lady Saints, Tim Whitmire.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Memorial Hall, where we're all fired up here, getting ready to advance on, hopefully, to Jackson, Tennessee, as Bo just described it. Two exciting games here last night, as both teams had first-round byes, as we indicated in the pregame. Piedmont had a 9-point lead on Southwestern at 1 point, but Southwestern was just too much for Piedmont and come back to win the thing 78-65. Of course, North Georgia, the winners last night, 78-63. Just never did put them away. Had an opportunity a couple different times, but just never did put that killer instinct in, but hopefully they'll have that tonight. Championship vision has been the theme all year, and here's what we'll be looking at as Southwestern comes onto the floor. They're the Lady Canes, dressed all in navy white trim with white and gold numbers. The Lady Saints, of course, in their home white, blue trimmed. Everyone in the state expected these two teams to be here at this point of the season. As the Lady Saints are going to have Amber Kent jumping it up for them. The Lady Canes is Kizzy Travick. Travick had 35 in the last meeting between these two teams, but if North Georgia can keep them out of the middle, I think we can keep Travick a little quieter, and things will go North Georgia's way as Travick controls the tip of the game, and Southwestern's got it to start this contest off. Yakia Lemon with the ball. She works over to Travick. Travick feeds inside to Lithicum. Working underneath off the glass. Good. As we indicated, if North Georgia can force it to a perimeter game against Southwestern, I think things will fall the Lady Saints' way. Amber Kent, as she brings the ball up, it's stolen away by Travick, so a slow start for the Lady Saints to open up this championship contest. Travick at the top of the key, steps in, takes about a 12-footer, in and out, rebound control by Keisha Hall. Hall comes up the near side here. She pulls it back out as nothing is down underneath, and she loses the ball to Lemon. Lemon working down the near side here, going to be picked up by Felton. Felton comes up, shoots in and out. Lemon with her own rebound, shot, and we got a foul underneath.
North Georgia not starting off very well here, although the scoreboard doesn't show it. They're only down by 2, but their offense getting picked by Georgia Southwestern. That's 2 turnovers by North Georgia so far, with 19-12 left in the first half.
A little timid start for the Lady Saints as Lemon is at the line, as Amber Kent was tagged with the first foul, and Lemon draws rim on her first free throw attempt. As Lemon tries the second. Good crowd here at Memorial Hall as Lemon hits all net, and it's a 3-0 lead. Lefebvre looking for help on the inbounds pass. She gets it in to Hall. Hall tipped it over to Amber Kent as she pulls up her dribble. They finally get it to our point guard, Kim Felton. We got the number 11 and number 14 team in the nation. Lady Saints peaked at number 8 this season as Lefebvre works at the top of the key with her point guard. That loss at the end of the season caused some problems for North Georgia, dropped them from 8 all the way back down to 11. After the block shot, Southwestern comes out with it with a 3-0 lead. Taking a 3 is Kuhn. Her shot misses. Morey with the rebound, fights off Trawick.
Lefebvre averaging around 10 rebounds a game, exactly 9.5 rebounds.
Hall working the ball, feed inside to Amber. Amber turnaround, works the lane, gets it off to Morey under the rim, and we got a foul underneath, and Morey's going to be at the line to shoot a pair.
Kent did a good job drawing the defense to her and then dishing off to Morey Lefebvre. A good look by Kent. Lefebvre couldn't convert, but she did get fouled. She's at the line shooting 2.
And Clark is at the line. Clark was tagged with a foul for Southwestern as Morey is at the line. Morey's first free throw attempt is in and out. North Georgia still can't break the ice on the boards.
Perhaps that championship nervousness.
As Morey tries her second, still a 3-0 difference. And she misses the second. Uncharacteristic of Morey Lefebvre. Full court pressure. Lithicum had a tough night last night for the Lady Saints, as did Trawick. Trawick had 21, but just didn't seem to play her type of game last night. Feed inside to Trawick, and we got a charge foul called on Trawick. That pumps Maury up a little bit. Maybe Maury will convert this time down. Still a 3-0 score. It'll work in Southwestern's favor if they can keep the scoring down of the Lady Saints, who average 81 a game. As they break the press, Felton works down court, comes up, and she's fouled, and she'll be at the line. And that's called on Travick again. 2 early fouls on Kizzy Travick, their leading scorer and all-conference player for Georgia Southwestern.
Felton had the option to pass off to Kemp, but decided to keep it herself. Now she's at the line. Hopefully she can break the ice for North Georgia.
Just going to be good to get Travick on the line, as Tam Clark will be checking in as Felton hits the first and breaks the ice for the Lady Saints. 3-1 to score, 18:04 to go in this championship contest. Felton at the line for the second. And Kim draws Clark into the lane and converts on the free throw. 3-2's the lead. Full court pressure out of the converted extra points. North Georgia's only got 1 free throw out, and we got a little touch foul called by Keisha Hall in the backcourt. The officials are not letting them play. They're calling a lot of touch fouls.
That's Keisha Hall's first foul. Second team foul.
Lithicum to inbound the ball for the Lady Canes. Gets it in to Ashley Clark. Lithicum weaves through, kicks it back out, and Kuhn loses it out of bounds.
Kuhn couldn't come up with that pass. Looked like she may have turned her ankle a little bit as she was trying to dive for it. North Georgia's ball now.
Hall with the ball for the Lady Saints. Down 3-2. Feed inside to Maury. Maury kicks it back out to Kim. Kim wanting to rotate it, but nothing there. Trying to feed down. She decides to penetrate. Kicks it over to Keisha. Back over to Kim. Reset it up. Feed inside. Maury. Maury works. Off the glass. No good. And Lithicum with the rebound.
Maury still can't get anything to fall here, Tim.
All-conference player of the year. And Southwestern quickly back down court, holding on to a single-digit lead. They feed it up to Clark. Clark over to Ashley Clark off the wing. They feed it back over to Lemon. Lemon drives, pulls up, and we got a little touch foul called on Kim Felton. So both ends of the court, consistent officiating, but they're calling the little touch stuff.
That's Felton's first foul, third team foul. 17-11 left here in the first half. 3-2, Lady Canes up by 1.
As Lemon will kick the ball in. Feed it back inside to Tam Clark. Clark loses it, works underneath, and she's fouled by Keisha Hall. That's going to be Keisha's second.
Clark has a good maybe foot advantage over Keisha Hall and couldn't convert, but she was fouled as Dragon Mignatas will check into the ball game for the Lady Saints.
Tam Clark's got a foot on most of the Lady Saints players. Tall lady inside. She's a freshman, come out of Cordele, Georgia. First shot's up, and it's all net. As Dragon Mignatas will check in for Keisha Hall. She comes to the bench with 2 fouls. So a freshman in for a freshman, Dragon Mignatas, out of Meadow Creek High School. Tam Clark's second shot's up, and it's good. 5-2 is the difference, 17:06 to go in the opening minutes here. Dragon Mignatas working through the crowd. Pulls up her dribble, feeds it down to Maury. Kick it back out to Kim. Kim cross court to Lori. Lori hasn't got a shot off yet. They feed inside to Amber. Amber works. Turnaround. Jay. Good.
5-4, 16-46. 1-point lead for the Lady Canes.
Backcourt pressure applied by Dragon Mignatas. On Lemon. They're working up. Lemon pulls the dribble back out. And a little touch foul called on Dragon Mignatas. Rita got herself into a bad position there.
Dragon Mignatas playing that tough defense and reached in, got tagged with a foul. That's her first 15.
The officials are not letting them play. They're going to keep this thing in control as they feed inside to Tam Clark. Overthrown as Lori Cato picks up the loose ball. 5-4 is the score. Dragon Mignatas working it up for the Lady Saints. Kicks it over to Felton off the wing. Maury's working tough underneath against Lithicum. Kim's trying to feed it into her. Lori Cato working. Back over to Dragon Mignatas. Felton looked at a 3, decided to penetrate, works underneath, through the crowd, off the glass, yes!
Good take by Kim Felton, gives North Georgia the first lead of the game, 6-5.
Lemon works up the side court here. Nearly a double team by Kent and Dragominiatis, but they break that. Lithcomb looks to drive on Kent. She works underneath, and Amber Gant got a hand on it. Lithcomb got the loose ball, put it back up for points. From the backside, Amber Kent got a hand on the Lithcomb shot. As Kim works through the crowd, kicks it over for Cato for three, no good. Rebound control by Southwestern. 7-6, Southwestern has the lead. As Lithcomb takes a three, no good, as Amber Kent puts her on the floor. And we got a travel call underneath on Tam Clark. Officials wanting Lithcom's wanting the official to call a foul. As Katie Collins would check in for Kim Felton. Amber Kent done a good job of getting in Lithcom's face. So Lithcomb had a tough night last night from three-point land. I think she only hit one. Dragominiatis working the ball up, down 7-6 as we approach the 15-minute mark of the opening half here. Feed inside to Maury. Maury kicks it back out to Dragominiatis. No good, off the front of the rim. Maury gets a rebound, works inside, yes! Maury got position, pulled the rebound, just done the stuff that Maury does good. Works it and scores. Lemon being pressured by Dragominiatis. Takes her down low, off the glass, Lemon scores. Got a seesaw match right here. It's 9-8. Georgia Southwestern is up. Dragominiatis works the ball down. She feeds it inside to Maury. Maury kicks it back out to Cato. Cato looks, penetrates, and they got a blocking foul called on, I believe it's Ashley Clark.
Good crowd here tonight in Memorial Hall as they come to support the North Georgia Lady Saints. Also some Georgia Southwestern fans here too, but the North Georgia Saints outnumber them.
As Cato will kick the ball in, that's 14 fouls on Southwestern. Lady Saints have 5. As Katie Collins takes the inbounds pass, feeds it inside to Maury. Maury working, looks, drives on Clark, scoots through the crowd as she's fouled. No call on the foul, and it goes out of bounds off LaShonda Ansley's hands.
Tell you what, they're letting them play ball in the lane.
But they're called the touch fouls in the backcourt. Inbounds pass comes to Maury. Maury quickly up. Her shot's packed by Lithcomb. Kick it off to Katie. Katie comes up. She's fouled after the shot, but no call down low. Lithcomb comes out of the pile with it, 9-8. Southwestern with the lead. Dragominiatis working on Lemon. Ansley with the ball, works it back over to Lemon. Lemon trying to feed inside to Ansley, turned around, and Maury packs one. And she brings the bench up. We need more to get hooked up. Feed inside to Amber. Amber working on Lithcomb, and she fights the crowd, still not calling anything down low. They're letting Lithcomb play at her leisure down under. Lemon working on Dragominiatis. Feed inside to Tam Clark. Turns around in the lane. Jumper, no good. Rebound control, Cato. Dragominiatis working it up. She gets direction from Coach Watson. 9-8 remains the score. Dragominiatis off the wing. She hits Collins. Collins trying to feed down low. Back over to Rita. Inside to Maury. Off the screen. Back out to Kent, and Kent travels.
Kent hopped just right before she put the ball on the floor. There is a timeout. No, there's not a timeout on the floor. Your score 9-8, 13-14 left here in the first half.
Substitutions in for Southwestern. Terry Slide checks into the game for the first time. Ashley Clark checks back in, so your Southwestern lineup is going to be Clark, Slide, Tam Clark, Lithcomb, and Ansley. For North Georgia, Cato, Dragominiatis, Lefebvre, Kent, and Felton. Ashley Clark in the backcourt. 13:03, North Georgia down 9-8. Ansley drives, and she gets some points underneath. 10-11-8 is the score. This tight score works into the favor of the Lady Canes. As Kim Felton sees a seam, goes off the glass, 4 points.
Kim Felton saw daylight on that shot all the way. 10-11, 12:40 left here in the first half.
I've had the opportunity to talk to Kim Felton over the last couple days at the Final Four banquet and before the game last night, and she's pumped up. She's wanting this thing.
Turnover, Georgia Southwestern to be North Georgia's ball. They have a chance to take the lead back here. There's a 20-second timeout on the floor.
For many years now, Poly Portables has held a position of respect in the community. They're a locally owned family business, providing all kinds of jobs for folks around here. They're also rated one of the top 4 companies worldwide in their industry. Founders Ed and Misty Crafton started the company over 30 years ago. These days, their daughter Kathy Crafton Duck and her husband Mike are busy carrying on that proud tradition of quality. They're good neighbors we can all be proud of. Poly Portables.
The deal you've been looking for on a tough new Chevy truck is waiting for you at John Meagle Chevrolet Oldsmobile in Dahlonega. Right now, they're overstocked and offering huge inventory reduction savings on Chevy S10s starting at $11,790, 99 Blazers from $18,997, over 40 Z71s and Silverados to choose from, and dozens of Chevy Tahoes and Suburbans that all must go at discounted prices. Plus, with financing as low as 0.9% and rebates up to $3,500, there's no reason to wait another day. Hurry into John Meagle Chevrolet Oldsmobile on Highway 60 in Dahlonega, where prices sell cars and service keeps customers.
North Georgia College and State University is a liberal arts military college located in the North Georgia mountains. We've been providing quality education for over 125 years. We offer over 50 majors and have a nationally renowned ROTC program.
Teacher-student relationships are really good because the classes are so small, they're able to get to know you on a personal basis.
North Georgia has numerous clubs, organizations, collegiate and intramural sports.
I left home, but then I found it again here.
I want to see you here at North Georgia.
As we come out of the timeout, Lady Saints up, or actually down 11-10. Had a little technical difficulties. We're going to try to get back to Juliana Hall during the next timeout. North Georgia not playing their type of game here to open this thing up, but Southwestern backs off the full court pressure. As Lori Cato working off the wing, being guarded by Slide. Feed inside Amber Kent. Amber works into the crowd, turns around, good move, too strong off the glass. They're letting them play underneath. No fouls called against Southwestern underneath. Slide turns around, she takes a 3 and catches all net. Slide is dangerous from three-point land. She hits her first shot of the night. Lori Cato brings a possession up. Works it over to Felton and Dragomignatis. And Maury works underneath with the crowd. She gets fouled, puts it back up off the glass for points. Cuts the difference back down to 2 inside 12 minutes in the first half. 14-12 to score, 11.5 to go. Ashley Clark working in the backcourt. Gets it over to Lithcomb. Down to Slide, who just hit a 3. Feed inside. Maury tipped it around into the hands of a teammate. Dragomignatis comes out of the pack with it. North Georgia looking to tie this time down. Could go ahead with a 3. Nothing has been inside for the Lady Saints as Kent comes out to get the ball. Felton looking to rotate it. Nothing there. She finds a seam, works the crowd. Yes!
Felton's keeping North Georgia in this ball game, Tim. 14-14, 11 minutes left here in the first half.
Felton's got an eye for that seam. She just works through it and lays it right over the top of the rim. Lithcomb out the wing, being guarded by Cato. Lithcomb directing traffic, 15 on the shot clock, 14-14. Feed down low to Tam Clark. Still in the lane underneath as Lithcomb tries to drive, and we got a blocking foul on the floor called against the Lady Saints. Called against Cato. Be 6 team fouls against the Lady Saints. Wholesale substitutions coming in. Kuhn and Lemon check back in for Southwestern. That gives Clark and Lithcomb a break. Checking in for the Lady Saints is Katie Collins and Brooke Winstead. North Georgia going with a taller lineup. Off the three-point land, Kuhn hits for 3. 17-14, quickly down court. Felton finds Cato. Cato looks, goes the baseline, off the glass, good.
Cato taking advantage of that open baseline and getting points. 17-16, 10-22.
And as Lemon works the ball around, she gets it off to Kuhn. Kuhn pulls up with a jumper, in and out. Rebound, Tam Clark takes it over somebody's back. Slide being guarded, and Slide takes one too many steps and gives it up.
Could be a makeup call for that over the back. Anyway, North Georgia will have the ball.
Tam Clark has about 3 inches on Brooke Winstead. But still, you can't get away with it over the back like that. Felton working the ball down. Nearly stolen away by Ansley. Knocked out of bounds by Ansley.
Ansley pushing Felton on that play down the floor. No foul call.
17 on the shot clock inside 10. 17-16. Southwestern with the lead. Kent, turnaround jumper, all net. 18-17. North Georgia back with a seesaw lead. Lemon working in the backcourt. Gets it over to Slide off the wing. Slide looking to feed. She finds Kuhn. Southwestern trying to feed inside to Tam Clark. More of their threats have been outside so far tonight. And those second chance baskets as Lemon working off Lori Cato. Amber Kent gets a hand on it. 3 on the shot clock. And rebound off the missed shot by Collins goes out of bounds. Southwestern worked that entire clock. 17-18. North Georgia by 1 as Trawick and Lithicum check back in. Trawick with 2 fouls. Southwestern did a good job with Trawick on the bench to keep this thing at a 1-point game. Lithicum, she takes a 3 at the top of the key. No good. She still hasn't got it. Felton working through the crowd. Last time Southwestern came to town, Lithicum found it in the second half. North Georgia working the perimeter. Felton looks, takes a 3, and in and out. And there with the rebound, Katie Collins with a putback.
Katie Collins right there picking that trash up, putting it back in. 20-17.
Lemon in the backcourt, working on Felton. And we got to travel. 1 too many steps taken by Ansley.
We can see a run starting here, Tim, by North Georgia as Maury Lefebvre checks into the game. It is 2017, 8:41 left here in the first half of play as North Georgia will have the ball and try to go up by 5 here as they are up by 3. Here comes Felton across midcourt.
Felton worked it over to the wing to Collins, who just got the points for North Georgia. Feed inside to Amber. Amber working down low. Hands all over. Kent got the block shot, kicks it back out to Cato, and Cato walks.
They're looking at those pivot feet all night tonight, Tim. That's about the 3rd or 4th walk called in this game. Coach Watson gives her an earful.
4 officials working this game, so they got all corners covered tonight. Lemon working with Ansley. Ansley looking to drive the lane, comes through the crowd, rolls one off the rim. 20-19 is the score. Cato quickly back down court, off the pass from Felton. Felton looking to feed it inside, nothing there. Off the screen comes Collins. Back out to Cato. Felton looking off the right wing. Works the crowd, floats it up, and draws the foul. And Felton's going to be at the line to shoot 2. 7:54, 20-19, North Georgia with the lead. Felton tries the first one. Shots up, and it's good. Checking into the game for North Georgia is Robin Redmond.
Coach Redmond.
Coach Redmond, yeah, she's a phys ed major, been doing her student teaching down the street in Dawson County. Felton back at the line to attempt the second. Shots up, and it's good. Felton's come to play ball tonight, folks. Backcourt pressure. Little mix up in the coverage. As Felton sinks back up on Lemon. Trawick takes about a 12-footer, no good. Rebound fought for, control by Redmond, who just entered the game. Redmond and Felton, the 2 seniors, playing their last game at Memorial Hall. Feed inside to Maury. Maury works up. Nobody fouled her, they said, underneath. As Lemon works it down to Trawick. Trawick feeds it over to Kuhn. Kuhn looking inside. Lithicum being guarded by Redmond. Changes direction. Kuhn tries to penetrate. 15 on the shot. Trawick with about a 14-footer off the rim. No good. Rebound, Felton. Felton worked it down court, looking for something. Changes direction, kicks it back out, good feet inside to Redmond off the glass, good. She called bank on that one and caught the high end of the box.
Robin Redmond was wide open down there, Tim.
North Georgia's filled the lead up to 5M. We got a full timeout, and we're going to take one also. It's 24-19, and you're tuned to North Georgia Saint basketball on AM 1210 and Teleview Channel 4.
Over 120 years ago, the first gold strike occurred in Dahlonega. In 1980, a second gold strike happened. The Torrington Company opened its 148,000 square foot air-conditioned, smoke-free, state-of-the-art manufacturing facility. Our 275 employees turn out a product used worldwide in the automotive and small engine industries. Torrington is truly involved in the community with projects like the Relay for Life. Torrington employees contribute to various charities like hurricane relief for the people in Puerto Rico. Our state-of-the-art waste treatment plant processes over 150,000 gallons daily, allowing Torrington to return the water it uses in processing as clean and pure as before. Dahlonaga's first gold strike benefited the area for only a few years. Torrington is set on becoming a permanent part of Dahlonega. Torrington, a second gold strike for Dahlonega.
Everyone loves Big Dog Sportswear because at almost 200 Big Dog stores nationwide, there's something for everyone. The Big Dog lifestyle is enjoyed by the whole family, even you know who. You'll find that famous Big Dog attitude. It's the biggest hit in sportswear and accessories. From t-shirts and shorts to polos and fleece with sizes from infant up to 5X. Big Dogs, quality, value, fun for the entire family.
The deal you've been looking for on a tough new Chevy truck is waiting for you at John Meagle Chevrolet Oldsmobile in Dahlonega. Right now, they're overstocked and offering huge inventory reduction savings on Chevy S10s starting at $11,790, 99 Blazers from $18,997, over 40 Z71s and Silverados to choose from, and dozens of Chevy Tahoes and Suburbans that all must go at discounted prices. Plus, with financing as low as 0.9% and rebates up to $3,500, there's no reason to wait another day. Hurry into John Meagle Chevrolet Oldsmobile on Highway 60 in Dahlonega, where prices sell cars and service keeps customers.
You frozen yet?
Just the surface, you.
A little soft in the middle.
We're cracking up back here, boss.
I'm frozen first. I'm frozen down in front.
Anything but Coca-Cola and we melt.
I love it. Give me that Coca-Cola.
Hey, nice ceiling fan.
That's Coca-Cola.
Ooh, that tickles.
I'm just gonna float around and soak this up for a while. Delicious.
Welcome back to Memorial Hall. Your score 24-19, 6:51 left here in the first half. North Georgia up here by 4. Took that by 5.
North Georgia was down 3 at one point, but they come fighting back, building it up by 5. Working in the backcourt is Lemon. Trabick at the top of the key. I think she's a little shy to shoot her shots at this point of the game, as Kuhn will fire one up, and it goes out of bounds. Oh, and flying through the crowd is Lithcom. I think she took out Buffy, and I'm not sure if Watson is hurt. I don't know. She come flying over. I don't know if Buffy Buffy shakes it off. Buffy was directing what's going on in the field, and Lithcom was going after the loose ball and cleaned Buffy out, I think.
Looked like a football play, didn't it?
Sure did. Quickly down court. Here comes Felton. Working to Collins on the wing. Coming off the screen up to the top of the key is Cato. Cato's been quiet tonight. Working it over to Redmond. Redmond working down low. Turnaround jumper. No good. Partially blocked. Coming out of the crowd is Lemon. Trawick feeds down low to Lithcom. Off the glass. Good. 24-21. North Georgia holds on to the 3-point lead. Feed it over to Cato off the wing. Cato hadn't got any shots off tonight, I don't believe. Maybe one that she was partially blocked. Felton works, and they call a held ball as Trawick got her hand on the ball. North Georgia fans wanting a foul called on that one. No fouls are called been called down low tonight. We'll see if that changes in the second half. Cato to kick it in. And 5-second call on Cato. So North Georgia turns it back over.
North Georgia up by 3, a very close battle here at Memorial Hall.
Lithicum checks it in to Kuhn on the full court pressure, North Georgia. Lithicum and check that Lemon working in the backfield as Kent will prepare to check in at the next whistle. 5.5 to go here in the opening half of play, 24-21. North Georgia. Travick looks, drives, draws rim on that one. She looked like she was trying to draw a foul, so it's going both ways. Nobody's calling anything down low. They will call it on the point guards. Felton working in the backcourt. 16 fouls on North Georgia. 5 on Southwestern. Feet inside. Redmond tried to force that, and we got a foul called against Southwestern down low.
Finally get a foul call. This ref out here over on the left wing called it, and these two refs underneath it and didn't even blow their whistle. We got the call anyway, 24-21 as Travick checks back in. So does Amber Kent for North Georgia. She'll be giving Katie Collins a rest. Katie Collins coming out of Blairsville, Georgia. Blue Ridge, Georgia, excuse me.
Out of Fanning County. She won some state championships with that team.
And her alma mater won state championship this past weekend.
And Maury Lefebvre works in the lane, and she's called with a travel, turns it back over. North Georgia with a lot of turnovers. We'll check those stats at the half. Full court pressure out of the turnover. Kent steals it away. And we got a push foul called on Ashley Clark. So finally the fouls are starting to go against Southwestern. North Georgia will be at the line to shoot the bonus as Terry Slide will check back in. Slide out of Berkmar High School. And as Kent's going to be at the line to shoot the bonus. 24-21, North Georgia looking to extend it back up to a 5-point delta. Kent's first shot's up, and it's good. Kent to try the second. Shots up, and it's also good. Back to a 5-point lead for North Georgia. 26-21, 5 to go here in the opening half. Lemon working in the backcourt. North Georgia playing a little passive on the man. Kuhn off the wing. She gets Lithicum. Lithicum working with Slide. Slide hit a three-pointer earlier. Give Southwestern a little bit of a boost. Kuhn working with Lithicum. 8 on the shot clock. Back out to Slide. Slide penetrates. Goes off the glass. Too strong. Tam Clark with the rebound. Too strong. Maury with the rebound. 4.5 to go. 26-21. North Georgia looking to build up on this thing. Cato nearly walked on that one.
She did.
Felton working. Off the screen, here's Cato. Back over to Felton. Felton looking to go inside. She does to Maury. Maury works, turns around, good.
Felton, check that. Lefebvre takes that up on 2 players there and gets the points. 28-21, 4 of 10.
Lemon working the ball down. On Felton. Felton's tripped up by Tam Clark. Slide takes a 3, too strong. Kuhn works the rebound. She's fouled and got points. Will be at the line.
And the bucket's good. She'll be at the line trying to convert the 3-point play as that brings them within 5. Could bring them within 4 as Katie Collins will check back in. Lori Cato, she has 2 personal fouls, 17. So both teams in the bonus for the remainder of the half. At 3:58 left here in the half.
And Kuhn shots up and it bounces in. So the 3-point play converts. Cuts it back down to a 4-point difference. 3:57 remaining here in the opening half. Felton working on the wing. Feet inside, and we got a knock foul on Lithicum. She's like, what did I do? I said, well, you knocked her down. And Kent's going to be at the line. We'll take her points that way. First personal on Lithicum. 18 fouls. 2 more, and the Lady Saints will be in the double bonus. (28-24), 3:48 remaining. As Kent gets ready to deliver, shots up, good.
Kent perfect from the line, 3 for 3. She was 3 for 4 last night from the line against Emmanuel.
Shots up for the second one. It's also good.
She's right at 100% from the charity stripe this evening.
Kent and Felton seem to be the scoring machines right now. As Yakia Lemon works up the far court, brings it back to the middle to set up the offense. A Slide is wanting to take a three. She feeds it in a Tam Clark to kick it back out. Southwestern rotates it well. And turned over by Kuhn as she throws behind Slide. I think Slide was moving low as Kuhn was throwing wide. 30-24, 6-point lead for North Georgia. Felton brings it up, near side, over to Redmond. Redmond rotates it back to Felton. Into Kent. Kent turnaround jumper too strong. Lithcomb with the rebound.
Kent turn around and shot that. Didn't get a good look at the basket.
Kuhn working it. Slide will take a three. Good. Slides 500 from that point.
She brings him within three. 30-27.
She's 2 for 4 tonight from three-point. Felton looking to answer. She's knocked to the ground, and a little push foul called against Kuhn. And it's after the shot, so it's going to be a bonus opportunity with Felton at the line. Kuhn didn't foul her, she rolled her. Close to what they call a flying lariat, I believe.
I didn't think they were ever going to blow the whistle on that foul.
After the shot, bonus situation, Felton at the line, down, up, 30-27. First shot's up, good. Felton's been our scoring machine so far tonight. Southwestern's looking a little disoriented, but they can't get their offense in structure. Felton's second shot's up, bounces around, fighting underneath. Redmond with a rebound, but Tam Clark tips it over to a Southwestern player. Redmond with some good minutes off the bench. The Lady Saints on defense. Kuhn takes a three, bounces around, fought for the rebound as Maury Lefebvre overpowers Tam Clark.
Good pull by Maury Lefebvre.
Quickly down court, Amber Kent, turnaround, Jay, no good. Fighting underneath for the rebound, Lithcomb comes out with it. Kent just went on an 0 for 2 spell here.
Kent was trying to avoid getting that charging foul as the defender was set.
2:21 remaining, 31-27. Lemon in the back, being guarded by Felton. Lithcomb for 3, no good. Tam Clark with the rebound, turns around, kicks it back out to Slide. Her three's good. She's got 9 here in the first half.
She's 2 for 2 from three-point land.
Check that, she's 3 for 5. She missed 2 earlier, I think. Felton works off the wing as that cuts the lead back down to 1. In traffic, Felton kicks it back out. Or Kent kicks it back out to Felton. And we got 3 seconds called in the lane, so a turnover. Slide has put a spark into the Lady Southwestern team. 31-30, 2 minutes to go here in the opening half. After the Lady Saints built it up to a 6-point lead. Actually, we're looking at a 3-8 run by Southwestern. Lithcomb working it up, kicks it over. Lemon for 3, good. Gives Southwestern their first lead since early in the first half.
Southwestern living by the three-point jumper.
They've hit about 5 so far, 33-31, Southwestern up inside 2 minutes. Katie Collins working with Felton. Over to Redmond. Feed inside to Maury. Maury working. Works underneath the traffic. No foul. Maury with the rebound. Goes up strong. Still no foul. Kent working with it, and Southwestern comes out of the pile with it.
You know, there's got to be a foul when you're double team underneath him. There wasn't no call. 33-31, under a minute to play here at North Georgia.
Just like the championship game last year, they didn't call the fouls underneath. They let them play at will. Inside 1 minute, Southwestern up 33-31. Tam Clark at the top, rolls it over to Kuhn. In traffic, comes up with a jumper. Maury, or check that, Amber working on the rebound, and it goes off a Southwestern player.
Southwestern using up that shot clock. They shot with 4 seconds left on it. 37.9, and Lori Cato, she'll check into the game for North Georgia as they are down by 2.
37.9 on the game clock, 32nd on the shot clock. So North Georgia will have to shoot the thing. Felton works a possession up. They'll try to work as much clock off as they can. Pulls up her dribble, feeds it inside to Maury. Maury working on Tam Clark, rolls it in, pushed that thing in.
LaFell, that's a sweet move to the basket.
Tied it back up, 33-33. 13 on the game clock. Lemon tries to spread it out. 10 on the game clock. Being guarded by Felton. Off the screen, looking to drive, feeds it over. Good turnover. Checker thought it was a turnover, but it's knocked out of bounds by the Lady Saints. 2.4 seconds.
Good defensive play by North Georgia as Winstead and Redmond check back in, giving Cato and Kent a rest with 2.4 seconds left here.
North Georgia with a taller lineup in right now. And it's going to go into the backcourt. Lithcomb pushes off, floats a long shot up, and after one half of play, we have accomplished a thing. It's 33-33. We'll be back with Juliana Hall after these messages on AM 1210 and Teleview Channel 4.
If you're at all familiar with the work of North Georgia College and State University, chances are you're familiar with the work of Artistic Printing Service in Dahlonega too, maybe without even knowing it. You see, Artistic Printing has printed all kinds of projects for the college, like newsletters, resumes, invitations, and flyers, for example. And Artistic Printing can take care of all your printing needs too, from the simplest business card order to handling those tough four-color jobs for you, and just about everything in between. You can always count on Richard and Joan Sackett for quality work, and they'll make it convenient for you too, with services like consulting with you during evening and weekend hours by appointment and accepting most major credit cards. See what a difference the folks at Artistic Printing Service can make for you. Oh, and say hi to Charlotte McCullough too while you're there. Highway 9 South in Dahlonega. Phone 864-7581.
The deal you've been looking for on a tough new Chevy truck is waiting for you at John Meagle Chevrolet Oldsmobile in Dahlonega. Right now, they're overstocked and offering huge inventory reduction savings on Chevy S10s starting at $11,790, 99 Blazers from $18,997, over 40 Z71s and Silverados to choose from, and dozens of Chevy Tahoes and Suburbans that all must go at discounted prices. Plus, with financing as low as 0.9% and rebates up to $3,500, there's no reason to wait another day. Hurry into John Meagle Chevrolet Oldsmobile on Highway 60 in Dahlonega, where prices sell cars and service keeps customers.
Well, good evening. I'm Juliana Hall. We have ourselves a great game. This is GAC Conference Tournament against North Georgia College and State University versus Georgia Southwestern. The score so far is 33-33. I got the men's coach for North Georgia College and State University, Coach Dunn. Coach Dunn, what do you think about the girls going on?
Great game. It's just a war so far, and it seems like it's going to be that way the rest of the way, Julianne.
Oh, I know. Hopefully, they should be going on to nationals. Hopefully, we've got our fingers crossed here.
We feel like that probably both these teams may have an opportunity to go to the national tournament, which I think both teams are very deserving. Both of them are class programs. They're very, very well coached. Got great kids, and I think they're both deserving.
Now, the men's boys are not going on to nationals this season, but you got a hopeful season coming up. Who are you exactly looking for to bring up some leadership?
We, right now, Julianne, Richard Weehunt has got to be a mainstay of our program. Jamar Tyler will be expected to step up and carry a main load. We've got to go out and recruit a couple additional players. We feel like very solid players, and Adam Vining, Vince Ray, Brian Hall, Emmy Stevens, they're all very solid kids, and Sean Bay Hunter as far as players. What we need is height and weight inside. We will have Matt Collins coming back off of this year's team, who was hurt all season long. So, you know, we do need to go out and get some experienced players with some size. 6'6", 6'7", 220, 230, in that range is what we're looking for.
So if you're 6'6", 6'7", and want to come here, you go talk to right here.
Well, we just signed B.J. Day over at Dawsonville, and we feel like B.J. can step in and fill some void that we have. And he's also, we feel like, going to be a player of the future for us.
And you did have a good season, even though you're not going on to national.
Well, you know, Julianne, I was very proud of our kids. The last 7 or 8 ball games, we really stepped up they could have very easily rolled over and quit, and they didn't. And, you know, they're here working every day already. They want to be good. And, you know, if there's a desire there and there's a work ethic, then they have an opportunity to be good.
And as a coach, I guess that's what you're looking for in players, the people who will step up and keep on working.
You know, today in our society, unfortunately, work ethic sometimes is not what it should be. And sometimes that, you know, and especially in our younger generation, that's one of the things that we're seeing. I know I am, is I've been in this for 20 years. And I mean, in the last 5 to 10 years, it's drastically dropped. But, you know, hopefully we can instill some of that work ethic back into our young men and produce a champion again.
You go ahead and start changing the Generation Xers.
I don't know how much we can change. We can maybe change a few of them.
Well, that sounds great. I appreciate all the times you come up and talk to us.
We appreciate y'all coming and helping out here. We feel like it's a great addition to our program.
We have a great time. Thank you. Thanks. Well, that was Coach Dunn having a great, hopeful outlook for the season coming up, and that will be next season, because North Georgia College and State University men are not going on to nationals, but it looks like maybe the ladies might have a chance at it. Keep it right here to STC Cable Channel 4 and WDGR AM 1210 and see what exactly happens at the end of this game. For many years now, Poly Portables has held a position of respect in the community. They're a locally owned family business providing all kinds of jobs for folks around here. They're also rated one of the top 4 companies worldwide in their industry. Founders Ed and Misty Crafton started the company over 30 years ago. These days, their daughter Kathy Crafton Duck and her husband Mike are busy carrying on that proud tradition of quality. They're good neighbors we can all be proud of. Poly Portables.
The deal you've been looking for on a tough new Chevy truck is waiting for you at John Meagle Chevrolet Oldsmobile in Dahlonega. Right now, they're overstocked and offering huge inventory reduction savings on Chevy S10s starting at $11,790, 99 Blazers from $18,997, over 40 Z71s and Silverados to choose from, and dozens of Chevy Tahoes and Suburbans that all must go at discounted prices. Plus, with financing as low as 0.9% and rebates up to $3,500, there's no reason to wait another day. Hurry into John Meagle Chevrolet Oldsmobile on Highway 60 in Dahlonega, where prices sell cars and service keeps customers.
Welcome back to Memorial Hall for tonight's halftime stats. Starting out for Georgia Southwestern, leading all scorers with 9 points, Terry Slide. Following up with 6 points each, Santa Coon, Yuka Lemon, and Jenny Litchcomb. For North Georgia, leading all scorers with 11 points, Kim Felton, Amber Kent, and Moore LaFell added 8 respectively. We'll be back after these messages with second half action.
Everyone loves Big Dog Sportswear because at almost 200 Big Dog stores nationwide, there's something for everyone. The Big Dog lifestyle is enjoyed by the whole family, even you know who. You'll find that famous Big Dog attitude. It's the biggest hit in sportswear and accessories. From t-shirts and shorts to polos and fleece with sizes from infant up to 5X. Big Dogs, quality, value, fun for the entire family.
Oh, yeah. You frozen yet?
Just the surface, you.
A little soft in the middle.
We're cracking up back here, boss.
I'm frozen first. I'm frozen down in front. Anything but Coca-Cola and we melt.
I love it. Give me that Coca-Cola.
Hey, nice ceiling fan.
That's Coca-Cola.
Ooh, that tickles. I'm just gonna float around and soak this up for a while. Delicious.
You're watching Lady Saints Basketball on Channel 4.
Welcome back to Memorial Hall with your score tied 33-33. This is like starting the first half all over again. Tied here with 20 minutes left to play, and Georgia Southwestern will have the ball here.
And let's hope North Georgia can pick this thing up a little bit. They built up a 6-7 point lead at one point in the first half. The Southwestern come flying back to cut the thing down. Back tied 33-33. As Lemon is working in the backcourt, being guarded by Cato. Winner of this goes to Jacksonville. More than likely, the loser will also, but not as the champion of the GAC conference. Both teams ranked in the top 15. As Felton works underneath, as Travick pulls a rebound, turns around, she hits rim, nothing there. Kuhn, turnaround, Jay, still nothing there. Travick and Kent blocks it. Knocked around, Travick still with the ball, turns it over to Kuhn. Kuhn works it back out to set it up with Lemon. North Georgia never could just pull in that rebound that time down, but Southwestern couldn't convert either as Kuhn takes a three and no good. Keisha Hall pulls out the rebound. Keisha with 2 fouls, seen most of the first half from the bench. That's what we need, Keisha, to open up some things as we feed inside to Amber. And Amber turns around with the jumper. They're going to count the shot. Had a foul underneath. Basket's no good as they're going to call Lemon with a foul.
Keisha had 10 points last night. She also had 4 personal fouls.
She's got 2 here. Open up the second half as we kick the ball into Cato. Feed it down low to Maury. Maury works, turn around, good.
Good take by Maury Lefebvre. Lithcom fell down trying to get the charge call. Wasn't there, though. Takes the lead 35-33. 8:45 left here in the game.
Lithcom, a senior, probably taking drama 101 this quarter. As she looks at the 3 and hits. Just like last game here in Dahlonega, Lithcom opened it up in the second half from three-point land, gives them back a 1-point lead. Hall picks up her dribble, works with Felton, working inside, turnaround jumper by Kent, net, good. 1-point difference. Lady Saints back with the lead. Lithcom kicks it back to Kuhn, or check that Lemon. Lemon working with Ashley Clark. Lithcom trying to work open underneath. As Kuhn, or check out Lemon, loses it out of bounds to North Georgia. 37-36, 18 to go here in the GAC Conference Championship.
Georgia Southwestern plagued with turnovers tonight, Tim.
Felton working the ball up. Working off a screen set by Kent. Works the baseline, comes up, partially fouled. And we got a hell ball underneath as Trawick was tying up Maury Lefebvre, and it'll be North Georgia's ball underneath their own goal. They've been doing a good job of keeping Maury fairly quiet tonight. Feed inside to Maury. Maury looks and Maury travels.
Looked like Keisha just tried to throw that thing in there and lead Maury Lefebvre. She walked as she come down with a pass.
As Lemon works up the far side, Keisha catches up with her. Lemon works back to set it up. 17.5 to go. North Georgia up 37-36. Off the screen is Lemon. As Southwestern rotates it, works it inside. Trawick off the glass, good. 38-37, Southwestern with a seesaw lead back. Keisha working toward the baseline, feeds it into Amber. Amber works, position, good.
Amber doing it all here in the second half. 39-38. Close game here for the championship here at Memorial Hall.
From a fan's perspective, a great game. Cross-court pass. Kuhn takes a 3. Maury working with a rebound, lost it. Kim Felton comes out of the pile with it, working through the traffic, trying to go one-on-one, pulls it up, goes to the glass. She's fouled on the floor, and it's going to be called on the floor. 2 team fouls so far in the half against Southwestern. I believe it's Yakia Lemon's second team foul, or second personal. Second team foul. Crowd's getting rowdy behind us. They're talking to the players by name at this point. As Felton hits the first. A slide will check back in for the Lady Saints after this shot, and Felton hits and converts. 41-38. Full court pressure after the free throws. Lemon stays in the game with 2 fouls. She falls down, loses the ball. Lithcom catches up with a loose ball. Feeds it down quick, trying to work inside to Trawick. Trawick still in the lane. Still down there. As Lithcom shoots a 3 and hits it. She's found her groove.
She's perfect in the second half. from the three-point line. Ties the ball game up at 41 apiece. Here comes Keisha Hall now on the left wing.
And she looks to feed it back to Felton inside to Kent. Kent turn around, Jay, not there. Rebound control by Southwestern. Lemon working up the sideline to Slide. Slide works the baseline, gets away with the charge, and Southwestern throws it away.
There's another turnover for Georgia Southwestern.
North Georgia forcing those turnovers down low. And Southwestern backs off the full-court pressure.
Southwestern had a total of 9 turnovers in the first half, Tim, and they've come out making some turnovers here in the second half as there's a pushing foul called on Georgia Southwestern.
Slide lays Hall out on the floor. First personal for Slide, third team. No team fouls for North Georgia at this venture. Felton working in the backcourt, trying to set up the offense. Feed inside to Maury. Maury works. Glass, yes!
Good take by Maury Lefebvre to give North Georgia the lead by 2, 43-41. Is a seesaw battle here, Tim.
Maybe that took the lid off of it for Maury. Maury directing traffic in down on the low court. Slide working up top. Southwestern rotates it. Try to feed it inside, and Maury's called with a little push foul.
Lefebvre trying to knock that pass away from Lemon. Trying to play some good defense. Just got tagged with that little touch foul. It'll be her first foul of the game. That'll be second team foul for North Georgia. Georgia Southwestern with 3.
Check that first team foul. As Slide gets fouled underneath, and she's trying to take it to the lane. She passes it off. Let's see if they're going to give her the break and put her at the line. They say, yes, she was shooting. I thought she was trying to pass it.
Keisha Hall's third foul of the game, Tim. And once again, she's getting in foul trouble early. We need her in the game. She scored 10 points for him last night. So I believe we need those 10 points from her again tonight. 15-22, up by 2.
Hall held scoreless in the first half as Slide nails the first one. Dragomanyatis checks in for the Lady Saints. Slide steps up to take the ball. Her first points of the second half. She had an excellent first half with 9 points. She's the only player in double figures besides Lithicum. Lithicum got into double figures by hitting 2 threes to open up the second half. 43-43. We've knotted this thing back up. Feed down low, kick it back out to Felton. Felton looking, works it up, and she's fouled, and a no call, and it goes out of bounds off a Southwestern player.
Tim, it seems like we have to buy a foul here. Almost have to buy a foul. Can't get a foul called as Felton went up and got fouled, but no call there. North Georgia with the ball.
On any of our shots, it seems to be the situation as Felton feeds it down to Lefebvre. Lefebvre looks, walks, and is called for it.
You know, Tim, I think Lefebvre took and she did the ball from side to side and made her look like she walked. I don't think she really walked, but referees pick up on that kind of
the officials will watch a conference player of the year for little picky things. Southwestern's ball tied at 43, and they called Dragomanyatis with a little push foul. Little hand check in the back. They were trying to even this thing up. Don't understand that.
You know, I saw him come in with 4 referees. What happened to the 4th one? Maybe we should
probably an alternate, I guess.
Maybe we should put him in.
Off the screen, Kuhn hits for points and gives Southwestern the lead again.
Felton just let her go on by. I guess she thought if she touched her, she'd get a foul called.
Felton working off the wing, feeds inside to Kent. Turnaround jumper, too strong off the glass. And they're calling Kent over the back. They either need to call consistent down low or let them play. You never know what's going on.
But, Tim, North Georgia, we can't all blame it on the referees. North Georgia has to pick it up and start playing with some intensity here, which I haven't seen here in this second half of play. It's 14-38 into the ballgame. They're down by 2. They've got to do something here to beat these defending champions.
The thing is, it's tough to beat any team 3 times in one season, especially when they're the caliber of Georgia Southwestern. Last night against Emmanuel College, North Georgia had a little bit of problem with them early going. So 3 times is always tough to sweep a team. As Southwestern rotates the ball around, they call a little hand check on Cato. And North Georgia is going to get a timeout. And we're going to take a timeout also. You're tuned to AM 1210 and Teleview Channel 4.
If you're at all familiar with the work of North Georgia College and State University, chances are you're familiar with the work of Artistic Printing Service in Dahlonega too, maybe without even knowing it. You see, Artistic Printing has printed all kinds of projects for the college, like newsletters, resumes, invitations, and flyers, for example. And Artistic Printing can take care of all your printing needs too, from the simplest business card order to handling those tough four-color jobs for you, and just about everything in between. You can always count on Richard and Joan Sackett for quality work, and they'll make it convenient for you too, with services like consulting with you during evening and weekend hours by appointment and accepting most major credit cards. See what a difference the folks at Artistic Printing Service can make for you. Oh, and say hi to Charlotte McCullough too while you're there. Highway 9 South in Dahlonega. Phone 864-7581.
The deal you've been looking for on a tough new Chevy truck is waiting for you at John Meagle Chevrolet Oldsmobile in Dahlonega. Right now, they're overstocked and offering huge inventory reduction savings on Chevy S10s starting at $11,790, 99 Blazers from $18,997, over 40 Z71s and Silverados to choose from, and dozens of Chevy Tahoes and Suburbans that all must go at discounted prices. Plus, with financing as low as 0.9% and rebates up to $3,500, there's no reason to wait another day. Hurry into John Meagle Chevrolet Oldsmobile on Highway 60 in Dahlonega, where prices sell cars and service keeps customers.
Over 120 years ago, the first gold strike occurred in Dahlonega. In 1980, a second gold strike happened. The Torrington Company opened its 148,000 square foot air-conditioned, smoke-free, state-of-the-art manufacturing facility. Our 275 employees turn out a product used worldwide in the automotive and small engine industries. Torrington is truly involved in the community with projects like the Relay for Life. Torrington employees contribute to various charities like hurricane relief for the people in Puerto Rico. Our state-of-the-art waste treatment plant processes over 150,000 gallons daily, allowing Torrington to return the water it uses in processing as clean and pure as before. Dahlonaga's first gold strike benefited the area for only a few years. Torrington is set on becoming a permanent part of Dahlonega. Torrington, a second gold strike for Dahlonega.
All right, we got some fans right here. Are you ready? Those Hurricanes better blow on out of here because we love our Lady Saints. We got some fans with attitude right here. We love our Saints.
And that's Juliana Hall from the stands here. And they're trying to get the Saints fired up as Ansley takes a shot, misses. North Georgia didn't clear out to get the rebound as Ansley got her own missed shot with the Lady Canes up 45-43, 14 to go. Lethcombe gets away with a little bit of a travel as Ansley takes and hits a three. Checked if they called it a two, puts the Lady Canes up 47-43. Biggest deficit so far for the Lady Saints. North Georgia not in their game right now. Redmond off the wing. She hits Felton off the screen. She went down to Redmond, back over to Felton. Cross court to Dragomaniatis. North Georgia working down with 5 on the shot clock. Hit it over to Redmond with 2 on the shot clock. Felton looks, takes a three, and the official calls the shot off.
Good defense. Good defensive pressure by Georgia Southwestern there to get the shot clock violation on North Georgia. Cato checks in for Dragomaniatis.
4-point Southwestern lead. North Georgia in trouble at this point. 13:20 to go. North Georgia tough backcourt defense. Lithcombe brings it up. Being guarded by Kent. Turn around in the lane. Turn around jumpers. Good. Lithcombe's taking control of this game as she's got 8 here in the second half. As the Lady Canes are up by 6. Lori Cato working with Kim Felton. Feed inside to Maury. Maury looking, working, turn around, no good. Ansley with a rebound. Maury just can't find it tonight.
Nobody can find it tonight for North Georgia. Can't get those simple shots to go in.
Travick at the top of the key, looks, takes a step in, and we got 3-second violation called against Southwestern.
Maybe that's what North Georgia needs to get that spark as Brooke Winstead checks into the game for Amber Kent. Down by 6, 43-49, 12:41 left here in the game. And North Georgia, somebody's going to have to light a spark under these girls, Tim.
Felton bringing it up. Felton carried us in the first half. She had 11 points. Southwestern's adjusted on her, and we got a little touch foul finally in the backcourt called on Ansley. That's 5 team fouls against Southwestern. After Southwestern went up 3-0 on team fouls, North Georgia shot up there with 5. Check that, that's only 4 team fouls.
Clark checks in for Southwestern, gives Trawick rest.
As Felton works around the crowd, pulls her dribble up, looking for help if somebody needs to come out to help her. Feed it in to Brooke. Felton looked at a 3, nothing there. They feed it inside to Morey with 16 on the shot clock. Cross court to Redmond, feed inside to Brooke. Brooke working back out to Cato for 3, no good. 49-43, North Georgia in trouble. Quickly down court is Southwestern. Feed inside Morey, Nook steals, Lifcomb gets it back. Feeds it up too hard off the glass. Tam Clark pulls the rebound. New 30. Lifcomb looks, takes a 3, no good. Brooke pulls the rebound, and they're saying Brooke fell down even though she got a little push from the backside.
Can't get anything called down here underneath, Tim. 43-49. North Georgia struggling here. Not getting any help from the referees either.
As Brooke was coming down, slide work position under her. Ashley Clark to kick it into Ansley. 49-43. Tam Clark turnaround jumper off the rim. Brooke yanks the rebound down.
Got to convert on this time down the floor.
Lori Cato off the wing, getting it back to her point guard. Felton feeds it down to Morey. Morey looks, works into the crowd, and finally she gets fouled underneath.
It's about time she gets that foul called. She's been taking them out of them all day, and that's only about the first or second foul down the lane on her.
Last night in the first, I'd say quarter or half, and in the first half and the first portion of the second half, Morey played pretty quiet, not like the Morey that we're all familiar with, but now it seems like she's about to fire it up about the same point she did last night. Let's hope she can turn it up a notch right here as she hits the first. .11 and a half to go, 49-44. Morey looking for the second. Shots up, and it bounces in and out, no good. Tam Clark pulls a rebound, 49-44, 5-point difference. Lithcomb off the wing. Looking for something cross court. No, they feed inside to Tam Clark, turnaround too strong. Cato fighting for it, but it was knocked around by Southwestern, and Brooke picks up the loose ball.
Winstead getting some big rebounds for North Georgia.
Feed down to Morey. Morey working underneath. Trying to draw the foul. She does, and she gets points.
Good take by LaFell. As she draws that foul, Tim, you can't take that ball no better to the hole.
As I said, Morey needed to come out of it, and I believe she has this time down.
That could be the spark North Georgia needed right there, Tim. Only down by 3 with 11 minutes left here in the ball game.
Tam Clark picks up the first foul. Wholesale substitutions for Southwestern. Check their lineup. You've got Trawick, Kuhn, Lemon, Lithicum, and trying to pick the other player. I believe it is blocked out. I believe it's Slide. Now check that. It's Clark. As Morey converts, cuts it back down to a 2-point difference.
Let's see what they can do on defense.
Full court pressure out of the conversion. Inside 11 minutes to go. Trawick off the wing, looks. As Kuhn works the crowd, comes up with a jumper, good. Belton bringing it back down, 3-point difference. Check that 4-point difference. Belton caught Brooke going the wrong way, turnover, Lady Saints.
Can't make a turnover here with 10:34. Got to take advantage of every possession we have.
There's an upset on the boys' side with Faulkner surprising Georgia Southwestern's boys, so they're looking for redemption on the women's side. And we got an offensive foul called on Lithcom doing a good job drawing that, and inside was the Lady Saints. It's going to be a bonus situation from here on out for North Georgia.
I think she told Felton it's a 1-and-1 on the charge. I don't know what's going to happen here.
They're changing that. They're saying it's no bonus situation. They're going to bring it back down.
I don't think you get to shoot on a charging foul, Tim.
Wasn't sure if they actually call a charge or after she passed it. Felton brings it up, left wing, feeds it inside to Amber. Amber turns around, no good, fighting for the rebound. Southwestern comes out with it, up 4. We're at the 10-minute mark. We got 10 minutes of basketball here left at North Georgia. Lithcom works it down under, and she gets points. Back up to a 6-point lead for Southwestern, 53-47. Lori Cato working, drives the lane, kicks it back out to Kemp for 11-footer, good. Cuts it back down to 4, 53-49. North Georgia had a 7-point lead in the first half. Southwestern fought back to tie it at 33-all. And now Southwestern has a lead after North Georgia is not playing the ball typical of the Lady Saints. Good ball movement in the lane. Lithcom jumps up and scores. And she's filling it up at this point.
They've got to stop Lithcom.
55-49. Felton kicks it off to Cato. Feed inside. Maury working. Gets him up and scores.
LaFave taking that just right, doing the pump fake, getting them to go in the air, then putting it off the glass for points. 55-51, 9 minutes left here in the game.
And you're tuned to AM 1210 and Teleview Channel 4, watching the GAC Conference Championship with North Georgia down 4 as Travick looks, spins, kicks it back out to Clark. In the lane, she goes up, no good. Rebound controlled, Maury. North Georgia with an opportunity to cut it back down to 2. Cato looking to go all the way, pulls up with a jumper, good. Back down to a 2-point difference. 55-53, 8.5 to go.
Can North Georgia hold them right here and come down and tie this ball game up with 8.5 to go? North Georgia crowd getting it up here at Memorial Hall.
As Kuhn working off the wing. Lemon looks to drive on Maury. Maury blocks it and gets him, picks up the loose ball. North Georgia could tie this time down. 55-53, 8:12 to go. Felton looks, backs it up, feeds it down low to Maury. Maury working, turn around, yes, we've tied it back up at 55.
Good fight by North Georgia to come back and tie this game up, Tim, with 8 minutes left here in the game. And it forces Georgia Southwestern to take a timeout, and North Georgia fans are on their feet. We'll keep this one right here and talk about it a little bit. We're tied at 55, Tim, and North Georgia has dug down deep in their hearts to come back and tie this ball game up.
It could have easily started going Southwestern's way, but North Georgia by Maury LaFave just come firing back, just jumped right in there and tied this thing back up. And we got a special guest down on the end court going to Juliana Hall with Randy Chester.
One of Public Safety's finest over here by the concession stand.
Good afternoon.
What do you think about the game?
We're going to win. If they don't, they're going to get parking tickets first thing in the morning.
All right, what about my parking ticket? Can you do something about it?
Pardon me?
Can you do something about my parking ticket? Do you think maybe?
I think I can let you appeal it to the appeals board.
Oh, no, come on.
That's about all I can do.
Okay, all right.
And that was Juliana Hall with the Director of Public Safety here at North Georgia College, Randy Chester. Known Randy for a long time, so thanks for spending some time with us, Randy. Out of the timeout, we're tied at 55-all. Lady Kings with the ball. Slide will check it in over in front of her bench. Actually, they're going to move it. Yeah, they move it over in front of their bench. North Georgia fans are getting into it, creating some noise. Maury's woke up here, folks. She's on fire right now. Travick at the top of the key. North Georgia giving it. And we got a push foul underneath, and it goes back to North Georgia.
That's Kuhn pushing Keisha Hall around and got called for the foul. She'll be at the line shooting the 1-and-1 bonus and put North Georgia up here. First time, I believe.
If she hits. First time since 30 minutes.
That's right.
In the second half. Man, we've got a barn burner going on here, folks. 55-55. Bonus situation. Keisha at the line. As the gym silences, and Keisha hits the first. North Georgia back with a 56-55 lead. We were talking earlier, it's tough to beat any team 3 times in a row, especially a team like Southwestern. Keisha's second is good. 57-55. Substitutions in for Southwestern, Lithicum and Ansley. Give Ashley Clark and Santita Kuhn a break. Lady St. line up on the floors. Hall, Kent, Felton, Cato, and LaFave, your starting 5. Lithicum scares me to death out there. She's hot right now. Just feed down to Slide. Slide works it back out, gets it over to Ansley. Ansley looking, pulls up, works it down to Lemon. Lemon drives the baseline. Goes over Maury. Trevick pulls the rebound. Turnaround Jay. No good. Maury yanks the rebound.
North Georgia has a chance to go up by 4 here, possibly 5, Tim.
And Keisha Hall works the possession down, gets over to Cato. Cato thought about a 3, gets it back to Kent. Felton working it. 17 on the shot clock. Pulls her dribble up, feeds it down to Maury. Maury works on Slide, goes up, good!
Maury LaFave doing it all for North Georgia here, puts them up 59-55.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Maury LaFave show here in the closing minutes of the GAC championship.
She's showing why she's player of the year, Tim.
59-54 is the score. North Georgia with the momentum as Ansley looks at a 2, misses, gets her own rebound, puts it back up and scores.
She brings him within 2, 59-57, 6:40 left here. Here comes North Georgia.
Hall with the ball, gets it back over to Felton, off the wing, inside to Maury. Maury looks, works, got her own rebound, and they let Trevick get away with on the back call, and North Georgia pulls the rebound, back down to LaFave. LaFave works up, scores!
LaFave getting that inside position on Georgia Southwestern and pan it up down underneath. Forces Georgia Southwestern take a timeout too.
And we're going to take a timeout with them. You're tuned to AM 1210 and Teleview Channel 4.
For many years now, Poly Portables has held a position of respect in the community. They're a locally owned family business providing all kinds of jobs for folks around here. They're also rated one of the top 4 companies worldwide in their industry. Founders Ed and Misty Crafton started the company over 30 years ago. These days, their daughter Kathy Crafton Duck and her husband Mike are busy carrying on that proud tradition of quality. They're good neighbors we can all be proud of. Poly Portables.
North Georgia College and State University is a liberal arts military college located in the North Georgia mountains. We've been providing quality education for over 125 years. We offer over 50 majors and have a nationally renowned ROTC program.
Teacher-student relationships are really good because the classes are so small, they're able to get to know you on a personal basis.
North Georgia has numerous clubs, organizations, collegiate, and intramural sports.
I left home, but then I found it again here.
I want to see you here at North Georgia.
And listen to the crowd as the Lady Saints come back out on the floor with a 61-57 lead. 6:17 remaining in this GAC Conference Championship. The Lady Saints with the mo right now, folks. Lithicum with the ball. She's dangerous. She brings it up, being guarded by Felton. North Georgia fans starting to get into it. Trevick working, pulls up with a jumper over Maury, good. She took that little skip step they miss every time. Working it down to Keisha. Keisha off the wing, looks, drives, pulls it back up. Finds Amber. Amber gets it back out to Felton. 5:51, 61-59. Feed down low to Maury. Maury catches up with it. Good.
There's Maury LaFave again, Tim. She's big for North Georgia down in these late minutes of the ball game.
Lemon working in the backcourt, being guarded by Hall. Trevick works. Turnaround jumper with a push-off. No good. Ansley picks up the rebound. Block shot. Got her own rebound. Trevick comes out with it. Kicks it back out to Slide for 3. Good. Slide's filling it up tonight for Southwestern.
She brings them within 1, 63-62. 5:15 left here in the game.
As Felton works it inside to Maury. Maury in traffic, works around, gets away with a foul, Southwestern does. And Lithicum pulls up a travel.
That's a late call right there. She calls it on Maury LaFave, but that was at least a minute after the foul happened.
Don't understand that one.
I don't understand how you can call that foul so late after the play, but she did anyway. That's Maury's second. 63-62. Southwestern has a chance to take this lead back, Tim.
As Ansley drives the lane, she works, she draws a foul, and points fall in. And Southwestern reclaims the lead here with 4:50 to go, 65-64. Second foul on Maury. Check that third foul on Amber, rather. Ansley going to be at the line. Ansley has had some good minutes off the bench for Southwestern. As she goes up with a shot, no good. And Maury comes down with it, 63-64, North Georgia trailing. As momentum's shifted back to Southwestern. As Felton works possession down, she feeds it down to Maury. Maury working. She gets a basket and is fouled.
The foul gives North Georgia the 1-point lead, 65-64. With 4:35, Robin Redmond's going to check back in and give Kent a rest. With 4:35 left here in the game, LaFave will be at the line trying to convert the three-point play and put North Georgia up by 2, and she's come big for North Georgia here late.
65-64, 4:35, Maury trying to convert. Shots up, good. 66-64. Lithcomb brings it down, being guarded by Redmond. Down to Trawick. Trawick working out top. Brings it back up, sets something up down low. Slide looking. Kicks it back out to Ansley. Ansley in the lane, kicks it off to Trawick. Blocked from behind, and Trawick scores. Tied back up, 66 all. Feed it back out. Swinging it around down low to Maury. Maury working. Good.
Maury scores over 2 defenders. It gives North Georgia the lead by 2, 68-66.
And at this point, the defenders are afraid to touch her. Nobody wants to put anybody at the line at this point of the game. 2-point difference inside 4 minutes. Just what you expected in a championship game by the number 11 and number 14 team, as Trawick pulls up with about a 11-footer good.
Trawick left wide open there for the 2 points, 68 all.
And she's getting into a groove out in that area. As Keisha looks, kicks it back out to Felton. Feed inside to Maury. And we got a little touch foul down on the floor called against Southwestern. Will put Maury at the line for the bonus.
North Georgia in the 2-shot bonus the rest of the way, so LaFave will have 2 shots from the line.
As Maury attempts to try the first one. As the Southwestern fans yell against her, and she misses the first one. And Ashley Clark will check back in. 68-68. Maury looking to break the tie. Shots up, good. 69-68. Out of the point, North Georgia comes back with a little backcourt pressure. Lithcomb bringing it up. As Kuhn drives down, feeds it to Trawick with a little push off, and she scores, gives Southwestern a 70-69 lead. After a slow scoring first half, the teams have just opened it up here in the second. Keto's afraid to shoot right now. She takes one, it's blocked. Maury picks it up, working underneath. Kicks it back out to Felton with 17 on the shot clock. Feed it back down. Maury in the lane, scores. 1 point difference. Trawick and LaFave exchanging baskets.
You can't stop her. I determined that.
Lithcomb works in the lane, kicks it off to Trawick. Trawick flies in, and she scores.
North Georgia's going to have to start playing defense down here, Tim. They've these past 2 times down the floor, they haven't played very tough defense.
Felton off the wing, down to Cato. Felton trying to feed it down court. Hall pulls up with about an 8-footer, too strong. Southwestern comes out with a rebound, up 1. 2 minutes to go, folks. Ansley with the ball. Lemon in the backcourt. 2:09 remaining. Trawick feeds inside to Lemon. Lemon turnaround jumper, no good. And Keisha pulls a rebound. Felton working in the crowd, and we got a timeout on the floor. And it's a 20-second timeout. We're going to go to Juliana Hall in the stands.
Question is, if the camera guy can find me, I am right here with some cigars.
Hey, Saints are number 1 tonight. We're on top of the world, baby.
They gonna win?
Gonna win. They're number 1.
We are gonna win.
And we're back here, 155, 71-72. Georgia Southwestern up by 1 in this championship game. Southwestern trying to defend their GAC championship of last season. And the North Georgia's trying to knock them off here tonight, and hopefully they can. North Georgia has beat them twice this season, and hopefully they can beat them again right here. 72-71, North Georgia has the ball with under 2 minutes to go here in the ball game.
And Keisha takes a 3. They give her 3 or 2? Give her 2. 73-72, 107 seconds. Lithcomb brings it down. Trawick looking, driving, spins, kicks it back out to Ashley Clark. She tries to penetrate, gets it over to Lemon. Lemon penetrates, shots up, good. 93 seconds, 73-74. As Felton brings the possession up to the wing. Cato looks, takes a 3, no good, and Lemon comes out with a rebound. 78 seconds, 74-73, and Felton knocks it out of bounds.
Good hustle by Kim Felton. She fell into the stands, but she's trying to go after it. She wants to win this GAC conference title, as we want them to win it too. 73-74, down by 1.
75 seconds remaining. Lemon with the ball, going to try to work as much clock off as they can with 1 point difference. Ansley looking to drive the lane, kicks it back out. She finds Lemon. Clark tries to drive. And we got a blocking foul called on Keisha, and that's going to put Clark at the line to shoot the bonus.
Under a minute here, 73-74.
1/10 under a minute.
That's 4th foul on Keisha Hall, Tim.
She's done a good job in the second half, staying out of foul trouble. As Clark's at the line. North Georgia fans are getting into the noise. Clark shots up, good. 2-point lead for Southwestern. Conversion will make it 3. 59.9. Clark trying, shots up, good. 3-point difference. Inside 60 seconds, quickly down court. Here comes Keisha Hall. They get it back out to Felton. Felton trying to feed Maury inside. There's Maury. She's working underneath. Shots up, good. Back to a 1-point game, 48 seconds, 76-73. Lithcomb taking her time, bringing it down court. 40 seconds, 76-75. And Kent gets called with a little touch foul out in the backcourt. Is going to put Lithcomb at the line. 36.9 remaining.
Woo! I'll tell you what, we got a barn burner going on here at Memorial Hall. North Georgia down by 1 with Lithcomb at the line shooting the bonus.
It's going to be a sweet victory for whoever wins this one coming out of this tight game. We got a timeout on the floor. We're going to take one, too. You're tuned to AM 1210 and Teleview Channel 4.
Everyone loves Big Dog Sportswear because at almost 200 Big Dog stores nationwide, there's something for everyone. The Big Dog lifestyle is enjoyed by the whole family, even you know who. You'll find that famous Big Dog attitude. It's the biggest hit in sportswear and accessories. From t-shirts and shorts to polos and fleece with sizes from infant up to 5X. Big Dogs, quality, value, fun for the entire family.
Welcome back to Memorial Hall. North Georgia down 76-75. It's Jenny Lithcomb at the line to shoot a bonus situation. 2 would put him up by 3. with 36.9 seconds. Lithcom's first shot's up. No good. Keisha pulls a rebound. We're down 1. 35 seconds. Keisha bringing the possession up for the Lady Saints. Gets it back out to Felton. You know where they're going to work it to. Felton comes over the left side, and it's knocked out of bounds by Southwestern. 16 on the shot clock, 22 on the game clock.
22.5 seconds left here, Tim. 75-76. North Georgia's down by 1.
Cato gets it into Felton. 13 on the shot clock. Knocked back out of bounds by Ansley. 10 on the shot clock, 16 on the game. It's getting exciting here. As Felton with the inbounds pass, looking to work it down to Moy. Knocked out of bounds. Stepping on the in-court line is Lemon. 2 on the shot clock, 8.8 on the game clock. North Georgia's going to take a timeout. We will too. We'll be back with the final 8 seconds after these messages.
The deal you've been looking for on a tough new Chevy truck is waiting for you at John Meagle Chevrolet Oldsmobile in Dahlonega. Right now, they're overstocked and offering huge inventory reduction savings on Chevy S10s starting at $11,790, 99 Blazers from $18,997, over 40 Z71s and Silverados to choose from, and dozens of Chevy Tahoes and Suburbans that all must go at discounted prices. Plus, with financing as low as 0.9% and rebates up to $3,500, there's no reason to wait another day. Hurry into John Meagle Chevrolet Oldsmobile on Highway 60 in Dahlonega, where prices sell cars and service keeps customers.
Welcome back to Memorial Hall. 8.8 seconds. North Georgia with 2 on the shot clock. Down 1 point. We've got to get it in quick and get points. Key is getting it in quick. Who are they going to work it to? Cato will inbound the ball. She gets it into Maury. Maury works, looks.
She's fouled. She's fouled.
She's fouled, and she's going to be at the line.
She's going to the line to shoot 2. She can tie this ball game up and give us the lead with 6.3 seconds left here, Tim.
What a play. Right after she got the shot off, she was fouled from behind, so she's going to have 2. 76-75, and Southwestern's going to call a timeout. Let's keep this one here and reset this thing. It's been a seesaw game all night long. North Georgia got up early. Southwestern come fighting back. Southwestern got up in the second half. North Georgia come fighting back.
That's right, Tim. As you see the score now, 76-75. North Georgia is down by 1, and they, I don't know, I like to sit here, my heart's just a-pounding watching this game play. And as Keisha Hall got that ball into Lefebvre, and Lefebvre took it up, and I saw that buzzer, shot clock buzzer go off. I said, oh no. But then I saw the ref doing their foul duty, and she's at the line shooting 2, and all she's got to do is hit 1 to tie this thing up, and hopefully she'll hit both of them. But we definitely need 1 to tie this thing up, then come back down the floor, play tough, aggressive defense. Don't let any shots off, and don't foul is the key to this right here. Let's see what more Lefebvre can do.
And Maury's at the line, folks. I don't know if I can stay in my seat or not. 6.3. We played all night long. We beat each other up. 76-75. Maury at the line to shoot 2. First one to hopefully tie it.
Comes down to this, Tim.
Let's see if she can hit it. First shot's up. Good.
She ties the ball game up at 76 apiece here. 76-76. Here's the scoring basket.
And Maury looking for the second. Shots up. Good. We're up 77-76. Lithcomb trying to inbounds it, and substitution coming into the game is going to be Margarita Dragomanatis for defensive purposes.
Who's she checking in for?
She's going to give Amber Kent a break. Maury's playing safety. Checking up short is Kim.
Can't let her get down through here.
Lithcomb works down court, turns around, and hits it. with 0.4 seconds.
And this ball game is probably over. I hate to say that, Tim, and there's a timeout called on the floor, but there's 0.4 seconds left. They let Lithicum come all the way down the floor and score in the lane. What can you say?
Good ball game, 78-77.
Like you said, Tim, we're speechless here. It's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row, but some miracle could happen here. Tim, I don't know. Coach Washington's trying to check something out. It is 0.4 seconds left here in the game.
North Georgia got to set up one final play. You know Southwestern is not going to try to foul and put anybody at the line. Oh, what a season. North Georgia ranked 11th in the nation. Southwestern ranked number 14. North Georgia putting their tall people in. Lithicum just comes down court. You knew she was going to be the go-to person. I didn't think she'd work down low, but she worked as low as she could and got the easy shot with 0.4 seconds. Looked like it took forever to get down. This North Georgia crowd is motionless right now.
You couldn't, I guess you could ask for any better ending for Georgia Southwestern, but for North Georgia fans, they're wishing different right now. Of course, it's not over yet. We've got 0.4 of a second left here. Still plenty of time to get the ball off. We can catch and shoot it. Let's see what they do here. I'm pretty sure they'll be setting up some kind of half-court shot. Let's see if we can look up and get one in here, Tim.
It's going to be close. I'd say they'll probably work it to Cato. And a 20-second timeout call by Kip Drown for Southwestern to try to understand what they're going to do. And they said that was his last 20-second timeout. We thought it was the last. I mean, he didn't have any more, but he saved them. Well, what if that had been a technical foul and put us at the line?
That would have been big right there.
With 0.4, man.
77-78.
It'd been, what if you were out of timeout? I know last time Southwestern come up here, they used a lot of their timeouts, and he used exchange player in. But here we go. Winstead to check it in. Tam Clark guarding her. Brooke looking down court, overthrown, and that's your ball game.
And Georgia Southwestern squeaks out with a victory here at North Georgia to win the second year in a row, the GAC champions. And North Georgia will have to wait and see if they get that call from the NAIA to go on to Jackson, Tennessee, Tim.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back after these messages to wrap it up. You're tuned to AM 1210 in Teleview Channel 4.
Everyone loves Big Dog Sportswear because at almost 200 Big Dog stores nationwide, there's something for everyone. The Big Dog lifestyle is enjoyed by the whole family, even you know who. You'll find that famous Big Dog attitude. It's the biggest hit in sportswear and accessories. From t-shirts and shorts to polos and fleece with sizes from infant up to 5X. Big Dogs, quality, value, fun for the entire family.
North Georgia College and State University is a liberal arts military college located in the North Georgia mountains. We've been providing quality education for over 125 years. We offer over 50 majors and have a nationally renowned ROTC program.
Teacher-student relationships are really good because the classes are so small, they're able to get to know you on a personal basis.
North Georgia has numerous clubs, organizations, collegiate, and intramural sports.
I left home, but then I found it again here.
I want to see you here at North Georgia.
Well, good evening. I'm Juliana Hall with Tim Whitmire. Bo Wilson. The Saints were not able to pull out a win against Georgia Southwestern. It was a close win, 77-78. I guess Bo Wilson here with the stats. Bo?
Thank you, Juliana. Again, as Juliana just said, a heartbreaking loss for North Georgia. The second year in the row they went down to Georgia Southwestern in the GAC conference game this year by 1 point, 78-77. To run down your scoring first for Georgia Southwestern, Kuhn had 10 points, Lemon with 8, Lithicum with 20, who hit the winning shot for Georgia Southwestern and put the dagger through the Saints' hearts. Ashley Clark had 2, LaShonda Ansley had 10, Terry Slide with 14, Tam Clark with 2, and Kizzy Trawick with 12. They were, in the first half, they were 80% from the free throw line and 66% from the free throw line. In the second half, they shot from the field 50% in the game. Moving now to North Georgia, their score was 77 points. Keisha Hall with 4, Lori Cato with 4, Katie Collins with 2, Robin Redmond with 2, Kim Felton with 13, Amber Kent with 14, and the player of the year, Maury Lefebvre with 38 points, who did all the scoring in the paint for North Georgia late in the game. It just wasn't enough for North Georgia to pull out with a victory, and they only had 77 points to Georgia Southwestern's 78 points. They shot 58% from the field. Tim, heartbreaking loss for North Georgia.
Yes, it was. Irregardless, so it was a great season for North Georgia. They still finished first in the conference, the #1 seed coming in. They peaked at 8 in the national rankings this year. They were 11 before this particular loss here tonight, and they have a shoe-in to go to Jackson in the tournament. So stay tuned to AM 1210 and ST Teleview Channel 4 for all the details on any upcoming broadcasts on radio. But it's been a great season. Nothing to hang your head low about, but irregardless, I was talking to some of the Georgia Southwestern fans after the game. It was a tough game for either team to lose, but you know, that's been the North Georgia broadcast. We're really dejected about this thing. We wish we had won. Was looking forward to celebrating this thing, but it's been a great season. We've enjoyed being with you all season on AM 1210 and Teleview Channel 4. We want to thank our sponsors one final time. Big Dog Sportswear, John Meagle Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, the Torrington Company, Holly Portables, Artistic Printing, and North Georgia College and State University. For our engineer, Russ Stevens, our cameraman, Adam Martin, Bo Wilson, Juliana Hall, I'm Tim Whitmire. Until next year, so long, everyone.